This is a story about me becoming a twin. My name is Pippa, and I'm a twin.
Okay, I'm lying. I'm not a twin. But I felt like one last week.
I felt like a third twin, a triplet.
Spending time with two sisters who are
Who
similar.
are similar, but not the same.
Sisters who might answer to each other's name and have even once in class switched place. One taking a test in the other's space. I mean, that's pretty insane. Destiny and Ecstasy are 9 years old, and they made me feel like a sister to them, skin and blister. They welcomed me warmly into their collective third classes, and for the few days I spent here, I was included in their life at school. Through Destiny and Ecstasy, I was lucky enough to meet and play with Christy, Alessa, Monica, Ava, Jonathan, Miguel, Aniyechi, Joshua, Sarah, Ryan, Aaron, Kian, Xander, Praise, Sadie, Nathan, and some other twins too. Evelina and Magdalena, Justin and John, and the list goes on, but I made so many new pals. Pals who invited me into their world just for a moment. Shared it with me. Destiny and Ecstasy are always sharing. They share birthdays, they share a family, share activities and experiences and a bed. On my last day in Ladies Well National School, Destiny and Ecstasy said that they have a surprise for me. They had made me something, and they wanted to give it to me a little before a little break. I was excited. I love surprises, and when you get older, you don't get so many surprises, in the form of gifts at least. So this was a real deal. A little bit before a little break, Destiny duly reaches into her unicorn ice cream sprinkled rainbow school bag and pulls out a squishy silver gift.
Pippa, this is for you. This is from me and Ecstasy.
For me?
Yes.
I carefully opened the skillfully tinfoil present, and inside was a ham sandwich. A sandwich? Not quite what I was expecting. Why?
Well, we noticed that at breaks, because you would spend all your time playing with us in the yard, you wouldn't get to have your lunch. We felt bad that you didn't get to eat food like us, so we wanted to make this for you.
You made this for me?
Yes, it's a healthy sandwich. Pippa, do you like the seeds in the tomato?
Don't mind them.
Well, Ecstasy and I weren't sure, so to be safe, we cut the seeds out of the tomato and washed all the vegetables really, really good. There's cabbage and lettuce and, well, we had no white bread left, so we had to give you brown.
Well, that's fine, I say. Brown bread is actually my favourite. Destiny looks happy with this fact. Accidental score. Destiny and Ecstasy noticed everything. They noticed when my hair was different, when I let it down, and when I didn't wear makeup, they would say,
Pippa, your eyelashes, they're white.
Yes, I'm not wearing mascara today.
Pretty.
Destiny and Ecstasy are in different third classes. With both classes, we went to the library. There, Des tells me she likes writing songs and making music. And does Susie like writing songs?
No, she prefers writing stories.
Oh. Later, I get to read Ecstasy's story about Cinderella, an evil hypnotizing stepsisters. I asked Des how she makes her songs.
I use my tablet that makes drum sounds.
What, like a drum machine?
Yes, a drum machine.
I have a drum machine. I brought it in. But we'll get to that later. Des tells me about her family. There are 10 siblings in total, which, including mum and dad, means there's 12. She counts on her fingers as she lists them out to me.
There's Francie, he's 28. There's Sheila, 26. Emma, 22. Ifadi, 21. Senti, 17. Merville, 16. Dino, 11. Des and Susse, 9. And finally, Magua, he's 6. He's in senior infants.
So many siblings already. Maybe they don't have space for another twin sister. Back to sharing. Des and Susse share a bedroom with Dino and Magua. They share the bottom bunk bed, and Ecstasy and Destiny share the top. Des tells me that sometimes Susse kicks her in bed, and not knowing that Susse is asleep, Des kicks back thinking it's on purpose, and that wakes the sisters up. Sometimes sharing isn't so much fun. And what happens if you don't want to share? What happens if you don't want to be the same all the time? What happens if you want to be different? Destiny and Ecstasy are
Not the same.
For starters, Destiny is older than Ecstasy. But Ecstasy is taller. In the corner of her copybook page, Ecstasy draws Destiny like this. From behind Ecstasy's shoulder, Cian asks,
Why are you smaller? Because I'm younger by 7 minutes.
when I was 9 years old, strangers sometimes thought that my sister and I were twins. When people met us for the first time, they thought that we were twins. They thought that my sister Millie was my twin. This would make me angry, because she wasn't, and this wasn't fair. Millie is 3 years younger than me. But I was small for my age, and Millie at 6 was tall for hers, and together we were pretty much the same height, with the same strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes, freckles, and pale skin. I say pretty much, because I was always just a teeny tiny little smudge of a bit taller. Besides looking like each other, Destiny and Ecstasy are different. They are their own person, with different personalities and experiences. Destiny and Ecstasy are similar, yes. But as I have already said,
They are not the same.
Des is Ecstasy's nickname for Destiny, and Susse is Destiny's nickname for Ecstasy. When they're in trouble, they know it, because their parents will say their full name. They'd hear the bellowing sounds of Mum and Dad's voice.
Destiny Nicodia Uzimbe.
The skin on the back of their neck would stand up,
Ecstasy Nicodia Utimbe.
and they just know it. They were in trouble. My name, Pippa, and my sister's name, Millie, are already nicknames. Pippa, short for Philippa. Millie, short for Amelia. The only time anyone would ever call me Philippa was my Irish teachers when I was in trouble. And she'd do the same with my sister too. She'd say,
Philippa and Molony, you come to the top of class this instant and hand me your journal.
or
Amelia Jane Molony, stop talking. You're a chatterbox. Don't remind me of your sister.
Des and Susse get compared to each other every day. It's exhausting, sometimes annoying, and a big part of being a twin, actually. For example, Des likes wearing dark colours, like black, and wearing tracksuit bottoms. Susse likes wearing bright colours, like pink and standing out. Des doesn't always want to dress the same, but Susse does, and when they can't agree on an outfit of choice, they meet in the middle. When Des is sad, she likes to listen to loud music. I can get the headphones on me. And when I first met them, they were wearing matching pink shirts and matching black bottoms. I think you can guess who picked out what. When Jess is sad, she likes to listen to loud music. And when Susse is sad, she likes to listen to music that is calm. When Jess is sad, she likes calm music. And when Susse is sad, vice versa. Or when Jess is happy, she likes calm music. And when Susse is sad, vice versa. Susse is a picky eater, whereas Jess doesn't mind trying new food, but both have a hard time eating vegetables. Sometimes Mum will hide peas under their mat so that they don't see them and they eat them, and sometimes when Mum isn't looking, the sisters will get up and put them in the bin. Oops. I might have said too much. Susse doesn't mind being an actor. She doesn't mind the idea of being an actor like me. Whereas Jess feels shy when strangers look at her. Actually, it makes her uncomfortable. Susse doesn't want to change anything about herself. But for Destiny would like to change one thing, and the sisters don't agree on it. Destiny said that sometimes she wishes she wasn't black. See? Similar.
But not the same.
What's also cool about having a sister so close to me is that she can always tell how I'm feeling. Even if I can't. When I'm sad, my sister knows. Or when I'm anxious, my sister will say,
Pippa, you look worried.
she will be right, even if I didn't know it myself. Sometimes we finish each other's sentences. Sometimes, when we are watching a movie, I'll say something about the characters on screen, and my sister will say,
Pippa, I was just thinking that.
this is true of Jess and Susse. They experience twin telepathy, twin tuition. They thought I too had a bit of their twin understanding. We thought at times that we could all decipher what the other was thinking or feeling without a word being said between us. When we met, we all said what our second favourite dessert was. Our second favourite, because everybody knows everybody's first favourite dessert is
Cake!
That's obvious. So on the count of 1, 2, 3, we all said,
Ice cream!
Jess gave me a high five, and Susie said,
Pippa, I think we're bonding.
I thought so too. Maybe I could be their taller, older twin sister. Maybe. On my last day in Ladies' Well, I was given a card by the sisters with the I's in my name dotted with hearts, at the bottom of which said,
Pippa, you feel like a sister to us.
Being back in third class had me thinking about when I was 9 and I was in school. I too remember feeling that I wanted to be different, not from a twin, but from my other classmates. Like Jess and Susse feel sometimes, I wanted to fit in, but I also wanted to be my own person. A bit of a contradiction. Back then, I had strawberry blonde hair. A little more strawberry than blonde, and it is important that I tell you this because when I was 9, other boys and girls would sometimes call me a ginger. They would laugh. And I'd say, I'm not a ginger, I'm strawberry blonde. And even though this was true, when I'd said this, I'd get angry and fumble the words, and it would only make them laugh and laugh even more, and still they would call me that name. Ginger. They asked me, why are you ginger? Like I could go back and change it. When other people played with me, they'd say,
But Pippa's a ginger.
like it was supposed to be a bad thing. But I liked my hair. I didn't see anything wrong with the colour being a little orange. It was the way I was born and the way I was told God made me. All I could do was cut my hair. So I did. Shorter than yours. And then they called me a boy. Sometimes the twins are called names that aren't Destiny, or Ecstasy, or Des, or Sussy. Sometimes when they're playing in yard, they get pushed, mostly by accident, but every now and then it is on purpose. Recently, a boy asked Destiny,
Why aren't you white?
like she could make herself that way. Des and Sussy asked me,
What are we supposed to do? You can't paint your skin white every day, and why would we want to do that?
Des is sometimes called names by children at school because of the way she looks. These names do not sum up all of the wonderful things that she is. And once when she was playing on the street it happened. Shouted by a really, really tall child who drove a white van. A stranger who might have even been an adult. When this happens, it makes Destiny uncomfortable. Scared is another feeling. Sad, upset, all contenders. When this happens, it makes Destiny want to go inside and stay inside. When this happens, the only person who can make it better is her niece, who is 2. She comes up to Destiny's legs, hugs them and says,
Don't cry. All better.
Des says that she is scared of growing up because then she'll have to leave her house and her parents, even if she doesn't want to. And growing up means she'll have to walk home alone, which is really scary, even for me. And I'm 24. Let me tell you another story for a moment. There was once a boy in my 3rd class named Kyle. We called him a bold boy. He never listened in school. He always left early, and often he didn't even come in. Teacher tried hard to discipline him, but had so many other things to do that she couldn't always get him to stop making trouble. When no teachers were looking, he'd call me those names like Ginger or Boy. One day he even pushed a girl named Anya down the stairs, and then lied about it to teacher. Kyle kept getting into trouble for
Falling asleep in class, not focusing, crying, shouting, standing on chairs, not eating his lunch, taking other children's lunch when he doesn't have lunch himself, calling people names, hurting other children.
seemed that no one could get Kyle to stop acting like this. But at home, no one could see the Kyle who was also hurting. No one could see the Kyle who was angry or upset. No one was there when Kyle needed attention, the real boy that needed love. And if no one was ever there, then there was no one who could listen to Kyle. There was no way Kyle could ever feel heard, seen, loved. So Kyle made himself heard in class. He made sure people saw him. He didn't believe in love because he was never shown it. So what point was there in trying? When I was in the library with Destiny, we read together on the couch with Christy. Christy read a book about plants, and Destiny and I read Winnie the Witch. So same, and I read Winnie the Witch. I asked Christy first. Psst, Christy.
Huh?
What would you do with this treasure if we found it?
I'd sell it and make lots of money. And I'd buy a Lamborghini.
Rock on, Christy. Then I asked Sussy, not Destiny. Psst, Sussy. What would you do with this treasure if you found it?
I'd go to a homeless shelter and give it to them first.
Really? You wouldn't keep any for yourself?
No, I don't need that much gold. I'm 9.
And when I was in the library with Destiny, I asked her what she likes to do with these songs after she makes them. She tells me she likes to go door to door, singing songs to her neighbours. Sometimes people give her money for the songs. She takes the money and brings it to a neighbour, Buddy, an old man who has no family or friends. And if Buddy's not home, she gives it to a charity or to her mum. It is so important to the sisters to be kind, even when they have the choice not to be, even in the face of unkindness. They say their parents teach them to always be kind, especially their mum. When a friend in the schoolyard cries because a boy told her she couldn't play football, I watch as Susse doesn't even let the girl finish her sentence. Susse goes, nope, and marches towards the footballers, demanding that they let that girl play. I was very impressed. And when I asked them their least favourite question, what is your favourite thing about being a twin? The answer is
Piggybacks! Because when I'm tired or sad, Susse can pick me up and carry me.
Des and Susse support each other. And when I asked the sisters what was important to them for me to include in this show, they say,
Tell people to be kind.
another thing that is very important to the sisters is the message that you, everyone here, is just fine the way that you are, and for everyone, each one of you, to be unapologetically your own person. No matter what people say, no matter what people think. I said I'd come back to this drum machine. When I got that card made by Ecstasy, I wanted to give her something in return. When I got that sandwich from Destiny, I wanted to make her something too. So I wanted to share something with you. Des and Susse like dancing. Susse likes writing stories, and Des likes making music. She uses a drum machine. So I wrote a story, and I put it to music with drums, and you're welcome to dance if you'd like to. This is a song for Des and Susse, from me to you. Are we ready to hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll never know what it is like to enter and together share the world with a me that is similar, not quite me at all, not quite me at all. Hers no curves like mine, she is smiling. Hers are smooth like mine, she is crying. Her who I've not known life without me, us two, me and you. We, us two, me and you. We, us two.